Cody Smith, Gillette cohort. I'm an elementary art teacher in Gillette, Wyoming. The story I'm going to be doing is for cultural history through storytelling, and it is a Lewis Carroll poem called The Walrus and the Carpenter. It was adapted by Disney and made into a movie called Alice in Wonderland. It's just a little adaptation of that. The time has come, my little friends, to talk of many things, of shoes and ships and sealing wax, cabbages and kings. One sunny day, the Walrus and the Carpenter were walking along the beach, strolling along, and it was a lovely day, but it was not a lovely day for them, because they were broke, haggard, and tired. So they're strolling along thinking, what can we do to earn some money, even get some dinner for tonight? So the Carpenter looked around and he noticed all this rubbish on the beach. There's starfish here, there's trash here. He said, "Walrus, oh walrus, what if we cleaned up the beach and took all what we've got to town and sold it? It would take just a little bit of work."
Work? Oh, no, no, no. The time has come, my little friend, to speak of many things. Of shoes and ships and sealing wax, cabbages and kings. We do not work. We're above that. We're smarter than that. In fact, it infuriates me that you would even bring it up.
So the Walrus took the Carpenter, flung him into the ocean. Ah! The Carpenter gained his bearings and he was underwater, and he noticed in the bed oysters, plenty of oysters. He got up, sprang up. Walrus, oh! He was so frantic he couldn't even talk. Walrus is like,
okay, I'm gonna check out that. And he waddled his way to the Carpenter.
poked his head down.
By God! Oysters! Okay, all right. The Carpenter wanted to jump in right away. No, 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 no. We must handle this the right way. Just follow my lead.
This is a cane he's swinging. He has a cane now. Walk down into the ocean. Oysters! Oysters, what a lovely day it is. The time has come, my little friends, to speak of many things. Shoes and ships and sealing wax, cabbages and kings. Let me tell you about the world above, where it is nice and great. Have you been? No, said the oysters. We've only heard.
The Walrus says, well, you should join me and my associate, and we will walk and talk of many things.
And all the while, the Carpenter's like, sitting there, waiting, almost giving it away. Then comes this voice. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Oh, it was the grandma of the oysters. I've seen men like this, and he is not to be trusted. We should stay on the bed where we live. And the Walrus slowly closed that oyster. Said, oh, no, no, no. She just doesn't want you to experience these things. Let us go, little oysters. Let me show you, and we'll walk and talk about many things. So, as the Walrus waddled, if you will, the oysters followed. They walked all the way to their house. All the while, the Carpenter is behind them. I can't wait, like a little kid. Once they opened the door to their shanty, there was a huge table. And the table was set for this huge feast. And the oysters were like, all right, we've arrived. So they all sat down, put their napkins into their shells. And so did the Walrus. The Walrus was saying, oh, wait, Carpenter, I think we need an appetizer. Perhaps some bread and some melted butter. So, the Carpenter, oh, right, yes, I'll do that right away. Goes into the kitchen. And the Walrus is like, He puts his napkin into his shirt. Oh, would you like spices with that? Oh, yes, Carpenter, yes. Spices would be great too. Thank you. So, all the while, the Carpenter fixing up, slicing that bread, slicing it, melting that butter, churning it up, put some spices in that. He just can't wait. This is going to be the best meal he ever had. Walks out the door. All right, I have the appetizer, sir. Here we go. What's this? The Carpenter started to notice that all the oysters were gone. In fact, all the oysters' shells were in a pile. The Walrus sat back. That was the best meal. I'm sorry for you oysters, but oh, that was satisfying. The Carpenter just sat there. He took it all in. And as he did, steam started shooting out of his ears. Oh my God, what? You ate them all? Well, I couldn't help myself. They just looked so succulent and good. The Carpenter jumped up from his table, or from his chair. That is it! I'm done with you! And out the door both of them went. The Walrus waddled as fast as he could, because he knew the Carpenter, once he caught him, it would be bad. And he chased him through the night, and we'll never know if he ever caught him. And we'll never know what actually happened when he did.